this is Haley of Lovely's Hair, and I'm back with another tutorial, and I'm here to show you guys all the great styles you can do with your braids, whether they're braids or faux locks, any type of braids that you feel like are just long and really like hard to style. I'm here to help you to find some styles for them, because myself, I struggle day to day trying to get those styles together. So I'm here to help you and to help me to come up with some new styles so we don't look the same every day when we have these versatile braids. So here we go. Let's get started. So for my first style, you guys, we're going to try a braided bun to the side. So I'm going to start by doing a braid in the front and a braid in the back and bringing them to connect on the side. After I connect the braids towards the ends, I'm going to twist it up and put it into a bun. Now I could have secured this a little bit tighter, but definitely this is the look that we are going for. It's just a simple, nice style if you're going to work or going out and you just don't want to look regular with your braids. It'll help you to achieve something that looks more done up, you know, a little bit. And like I said, I could have pinned it a little better, but you get the point. So for my next style, this style is actually going to be a little bit simple, but I think it's cute. So we're going to actually part our hair in two sections in the front and then bring it to the back and knot it. So basically the left and the right side are going to be knotted like 3 to 4 to 5 times, whatever feels nice. And then we tuck the ends underneath to hang with the back. And we have like a half up, half down with a nice little knotted bun in the back. I create a swoop in the front just to jazz it up, but I like this look. What do you think? So yeah, that's style number two. And for our next style, it's actually going to be something very simple as well. We're just going to be doing 2 braids on both sides. It's a classic. It kind of looks like, what's her name? The girl who hung really long with long hair. What is it? Rapunzel. It kind of looks Rapunzel-ish. Yeah, so we're going to do 2 braids on both sides for style number 3. I think it's just a simple, cute look, especially if you have like a button-up shirt. I think it just has a little bit of, you know, I'm simple, but I'm still cute. I tried this morning. So yeah, that is style number 3. And actually, we're going to use this style to create style number 4. So for style number 4, all we're going to do is swipe these 2 braids over each other and tuck them underneath one another. And I'm going to grab a bobby pin just to secure it a little bit better. You could probably tuck it without one, but I think it's just going to make sure it stays up there. So yeah, we're going to tuck each braid underneath the other. And now it's creating like a nice round classic bun that you can also wear to like the office or, you know, on date night, or even if a day comes where you don't want your hair to fall in your face. This will be a good look for you, and this is style number 4. I think I'm kind of feeling myself with this one. I don't know why, but yeah, it looks good. What you think? So for style number 5, we're actually going to be doing something similar to style number 2, where we're creating those knots. So I'm taking 2 strands on both sides of my head and creating a knot at the top of my head. It's kind of going to look like a top knot bun, but without having to twist it and do a bun. We're just going to be doing a whole bunch of knots and connecting the strands to create bigger knots at the top. So basically the ends of one knot is going to go into the next one. So that's how we created this bun. I think it's pretty cute. It has some height, but not too much height. And it also has a couple strands hanging to the side, which helps to blend into the back. So I think I really like this one, style number 5, another half up, half down, knotted bun look. So yes. So now we're going to move on to our next look. Our next look coming up is going to be one that also includes a braid. So for this look, we're going to do a braid in the front, and we're actually going to create a side bun out of this braid. So I'm going to spread it a little bit just so it caters around my face, and then I'm going to spin it around my hair that's left out. So I'm actually going to tuck it underneath and pin that braid back, so I now have a side bun with a braid to create like the holder to the bun or ponytail. So yeah, this is style number 6. I'm liking it because it's a little bit out, but it's kind of pinned back at the same time. So you get like a 2-for-1, a deep side part. I think it's cute. So we're just going to take out this braid for our next style. And our next style is actually going to be another version of a half up, half down look. So what we're going to do first is leave out some hair in the front to create the swoops that I love. And I'm also going to do a high ponytail with half of my hair and wrap that bang around that high ponytail to cover the scrunchie and kind of give it like a wrapped pony look. So yeah, that is my style number 7. I really love it because, as you can see, I'm a fan of swoops. So I like the fact that we get half up, half down, but we also get some sass with the swoop in the front. You don't need the swoop in the front. To me, it just makes it a little different. But I'm going to swing to the left and swing to the right so you can see it on both angles. But yeah, that's that style. And then we're going to take that down to pull up our next style. Now for this style, it's actually going to be a long fishtail off to the side. As you can see, I really love styles that are swooped. It's just me. Maybe it's just because my forehead's kind of long, but that's what I like. So yeah, we're doing a fishtail braid off to the side. And that's something simple, but it's so cute. We don't really take advantage of doing different type of braids in our braid, and it kind of switches up the look. So this is style number 8, where we have a fishtail braid going off to the side very loosely. It's not very snug, but I like that it's just hanging a bit. So yeah, that is our last, not our last, but style number 8. So we take that out, and we're moving on to style number 9. So for this look, we're actually going to create another swoop. I know, I just realized how many swoops I did. So yeah, we're doing a swoop, and from both sides we're going to start doing knots. As you can see, knots is something that I take advantage of. And with these knots, we are actually grabbing strands from the knot that we previously made in the hair underneath to create another knot that connects it and moves it down the head, so you don't just have strands hanging out from the knots, but they're actually being moved into the hair underneath each knot that you make. So I do that all the way until I'm dealing with like shorter strands, and then I tuck those strands underneath the bun. So now we have kind of like a braided or a knotted bun in the back. You can swing it to the side if you'd like, but I definitely think it's a unique, kind of festive holiday looking braided style, which I love. It's definitely chic. Style number 9 is something that you can definitely use when you're going out, or if you have a more corporate job, so you don't look like, too urban. It kind of adds some pizzazz to some braids. So yeah, this is style number 9. I moved it over to the side a bit. I think it kind of catered my face a little bit better that way. So yeah, we're taking out that style to move into our next style. Come on, y'all. We got 3 more styles to go. So for this style, we're actually going to be doing a halo braid at the top of our head. So I'm starting in the back just so I can tuck the braid underneath, but I'm going to follow it and do like a corner roll around my head, stopping at the other side where my ear is and braiding the braid all the way down. And then I'm going to bring the end of the braid around to connect to the start of the braid and pinning that in just to make sure it's secure. This is our halo braid. I'm loosening it a little bit just to make sure it falls on my head like I like. But this is also a half up, half down if you want to call it that. But I think it's also just a nice halo look. So it looks festive, it looks holiday-ish, and it just looks cute. So if you like halos, I think this is a good option for you because it's different than the standard halo because you have some hair hanging down in the back. So yeah, both sides so you can see both angles. But that is style number 10. And to be honest, I really want to say this is my favorite style of them all. But yes, we are going to be moving on. We're going to move on to style number 11, which actually takes a little bit of, I guess you could say, angles. I'm going to start doing this braid in the back. So I'm doing a French braid. People always ask me, how do you braid your own hair in the back? This is how. So I'm taking each strand over, passing it to make a French braid going from the back up into the front of my head. Now I'm going to braid this braid all the way down. Now this is definitely more of an avant-garde look. It's not like for everyday life unless you're just that like popping. But all that to say, it's just something different. We're going to tuck the end of the braid into the braid just so it's seamless and you can't see where the braid ends, so it's like a spiraling braid. I actually really like this one as well because it's very different, but it's one of those big top buns, but it's off to the side for a swoop action, so I think I love it. Give me a little bit of Janelle Monáe. So yeah, that's that one. So we're moving on, and this is going to be our final style, you guys. This is going to be style number 12, which is very simple. So for this look, we're going to swing our hair off to the side and just do a cornrow along the side of our head. You can do either side, whichever you prefer, and I knot it with a braid in the back to make sure it's secure. And it is something that gives you the look of your hair being down, but you also have hair out of your way on one side, so it's not like so much fight having to deal with hair on both sides just continually falling in your face. One side is braided and one side is out. So simple yet cute. And those are my styles, you guys. That's the final style. Style number 12. We went through them all in detail. So I appreciate you guys for watching all these looks. And that is pretty much it. I'm hoping this can help you guys get some creative genius added to your braids or your twists or your goddess locks. I love you guys. Again, this is Haley of Lovely's Hair.